when we've got a preceding feminine direct object, so basically the thing that the verb is doing has come before the verb. So the cake, if it was a feminine tarte that I made, would be la tarte que j'ai faite. We know that because the thing that you've made has gone before it. That's basically it. Look at your 1, 2, 3 fingers. If you've got nicer nails than I have. If you've got 1, 2, 3 and then an object, so let's say I made this. J'ai fait the whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
Or I took. J'ai pris the whatever.
Yeah.
If you went the da-da-da-da-da, that j'ai pris,
Right,
then
okay.
because that's come before, that would need an E if this were feminine, because it's working like an adjective. So for
we
example,
don't
la
say
tarte que
needed.
j'ai prise. So if you've got the cake that I made, and let's say la tarte rather than le gâteau, so that'll be la tarte que j'ai
Fait.
Good. If it was the, let me say something feminine, like the, what can we say that we can say?
Oh no, because that wouldn't be fate then.
That'd be fait, yeah. But you said no. So say it was j'ai dit, which is dit.
Yeah.
Say it was the explication, the explanation that I said. So explanation is going to be feminine. So say l'explication.
L'explication
Que.
que
Now normally it'd be j'ai dit, but because a feminine came before it,
J'ai dit.
que j'ai
dis
dit. That would be
Dit,
dit.
dit.
Because how do you spell j'ai dit? D-I-T.
dit
How do you spell it with a feminine on the end?
with an e.
So that would be
dite.
good. So that would be dit.
Dit.
So your mind goes
Yes.
right. The normal verb is dit.
Yeah.
My hard escape is dit. In actual
Or
fact,
subjunctive,
yeah, but it's not. So what? How do you say we say? Nous.
Disons.
Great. You say vous dites irregular as well, which is not helping you because you've got that weird vous dites thing. How do you say they say? Ils disent. Yeah, okay. So if we've got nous disons, how would you say, what's the subjunctive going to be? What's the hard sound of that?
Dis.
Good. So you're absolutely smart to bring that up. And that happens loads because the gut there's another one that happens. I want you to do something. Je veux que tu
Fait.
fasses.
Face.
Because it's subjunctive
Yes,
hard.
yes.
How would you say I did it hard? Je l'ai fait. Yeah, so you've got
fait.
2 hard options, okay?
Yeah.
Good. So I want you to tell me.
Je veux que tu me dises.
Good. Why?
Pourquoi
You were late this morning.
tu étais
Mm-hmm.
en retard
This morning.
ce matin?
Because
Parce que
it annoyed me. Person doing the verb. It's. So ça, well done.
ça m'énervait.
Now, you got the first bit right. What? I'm not that organised. That happened last week. Who did I teach it? I really need to turn that regular one off. Oh, I know why. It was because before I taught you on the Wednesday, and I taught the chappie till 5:30, it was if I nodded off to remind me to then get ready to come riding. That was what it was. It's not like your lesson is over, you know my style. So good, so 5 minutes. So the fact is, you're right for 5, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so, lovely. So, what's your verb to annoy?
Énervé.
Great. So it starts with an open mouth. So what we've got to be comfortable with is that occasionally we do go open mouth, open mouth. Not often in French, like je suis allé, we'll say je suis allé. But if you had said that me, that's going to be ça me. If you go that me into the have, it's going to be ça
Ma.
Great. So you've got ça m'a, and then into your verb ça m'a
Énervé.
énervé. Lovely. Even though it's en, it's going to be énervé because you've got the accent. So the point is, if you've got that then, do you go ça m'énervé? No, you can't link it. Why can't you link it? Because if you said ça m'énervé, that would be that was annoying me. Yeah? It would be ça me, one word,
yes.
énervé. Do me another one. J'ai eu.
J'ai eu.
Now people go j'ai eu, we put like a Y sound in there. But basically, it's still vowel. It's vowel to vowel. Say I called. J'ai appelé.
J'ai appelé.
Lovely accent. He called. Il a appelé.
Il a appelé.
Now, I don't want to hear il a appelé. I want to hear just enough of the one in the middle. Il a appelé.
Il a appelé.
You gave me 3 there. So say for me.
But that's what I'm hearing when you're saying it.
Say
I
for me.
hear
Il a appelé. Say il a appelé.
Il a appelé.
Lovely. Faster. Il a appelé.
Il a appelé.
Nice. You've got this breath through it. So you need to distinguish with your with your diaphragm push, diaphragmatic push, that you're not saying il a appelé, il a appelé. Can you hear the difference? Okay, I'm going to say one and you're going to say 2 or 3.
Okay.
So you're going to say 2 or 3.
Okay.
Il a envoyé.
2,
Il a envoyé.
3.
You can hear it. Yeah, it's so subtle, but you can hear it. That's impressive you can hear it. I'm really impressed. I've done that with people and I've had egg on my face and they've gone... And I'm like, oh, I look a real bellend now. So yeah, so the point is you just need that il a on. Now, if it helps you to think il a appelé, so rather than il a appelé, say the word il a.
Il a.
So imagine it's 2 words, il a and appelé. So il a appelé.
Il a appelé.
That helps some people. Great, okay. Lovely.
That's he has called.
He called or he has called, action, we don't care. We're not thinking English, we just think.
But he calls is il appelé.
That's
Il
he
a-
was calling, isn't it?
Il. So he calls.
Present tense, okay, present tense, il appelle.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
it's not the A. Yes.
But don't think he has called or he called because that we don't need to think in English, it's just they're both the same, okay?
Yeah.
So, today,
Aujourd'hui,
I'm annoyed.
je me suis... No, not annoyed.
Did I get
myself.
annoyed? No, I'm annoyed. Je suis...
Énervé.
Because?
Énerve.
Je suis énervé. So is something annoying me? Am I saying that annoys me? Are we saying ça m'énerve?
No.
Am I saying I am, adjective, annoyed?
Yes.
So notice adjectives often come from the past.
Oh, okay.
What's the verb to tire?
Fatigué.
Fatigué. How do you say that tires me?
Ça me fatigue.
Ça me...
Fatigue.
Lovely. I am tired. Notice we've just nicked it from the past. Yeah, je suis...
Fatigué.
Listen to English. All past words in English end... Not all past words. My little stepdaughter type thing said... I broked it the other day rather than broken it, and I was just like, I kind of like that. But the ed is the past in English, isn't it? But
Yeah.
listen to how many adjectives we've just nicked from the verb. I am frustrated, which means something has frustrated me.
Yeah.
Frustrate is an active verb. It means something is
Okay.
frustrating you.
Yeah.
Something depresses me. I am depressed. So when you hear a ed kind of quality in an adjective, yes, it's another verb. So yes, with all of those verbs, you can say je suis déprimé or ça me déprime, that depresses me. Je suis fatigué or ça me fatigue. Je suis excité, ça m'excite. Je suis motivé, ça me motive. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
anytime you hear an d, the point is,
Yeah.
the point is you're going to use the was. So say for me, I am very motivated.
Je suis très motivée.
Lovely. That motivates me, present tense.
Ça me motive.
Because it's a verb now, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like a normal verb. Okay? That motivated me. Action. So,
Ça m'a
past.
motivé.
Well done.
Ça m'a motivé.
That was motivating me.
Yeah.
Give me that was motivating. Say.
Ça me...
Up.
so,
Do I have an auxiliary in the was? Sama. What sound do I need for was?
été.
What sound do I need
A.
for? Good. So give me that motivate. That was motivating me. Sama.
Ça m'a motivé.
Now notice how freaking easy that should be. You haven't got to do any link. Think about it. You
Yeah.
haven't got to do any link. You're just going to go blah blah.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the next bit?
Yeah.
La. Yeah. The only time you'd have to link it would be if you had like a verb beginning with a vowel.
Yeah.
So say for me, the verb fatigué. Say that used to tire me. That was tiring me. That me.
Ça me... Ma?
Am I going to have an auxiliary if it was tiring me?
No.
Good. So ça me.
Ça me fatigué.
Great. Okay.
Ça me... That me...
So say these for
tiring.
me. That tired me. Ça m'a fatigué.
Ça m'a fatigué.
That used to tire me. Ça me fatigué.
Ça me fatigué.
Can you hear how pronunciation-wise there's just the difference between m and the ma?
Yeah.
Yeah, but one is m apostrophe a, yeah,
Yeah.
and the other one is me, new word,
Yeah.
fatigué.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we had a verb which began with a vowel, let's say, okay, ça m'a énervé, as opposed to ça m'énervé.
Ça m'a énervé.
Ça
Ça
m'énervé.
m'énervé.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done then.